I don't think I can throw him in the same turn.
No, you cannot. But
So
I'm going to separate him. Deproot.
do you see me holding one of these guys up? His legs are kicking.
He's
I'll
stabbing
try
you
to.
with your gauntleted hand.
Play some T-ball, man.
Are you going to ready an attack for me to wind up?
Seems like you've got that one under control. Let's swing for one of the other two.
Okay.
The one in the crotch, you mean?
Oh,
Pretty
You
much.
just hit him.
Well, you hit
You hit
something.
Charles in the crotch, and all this is just like this ringing noise.
Want me to roll damage?
Nope.
And you see me drop the one that I was holding?
These are words you're not going to hear me say again, but his crotch is too strong for your club.
Oh, it's that kind of
Was
game.
great.
Yep.
Good thing he was wearing his cup
Yeah. Esh.
and his steel.
This is not working. Could I aid? I never do aid another, but I think that's probably what Ash is most suitable for at level 1.
I just want to cut in here real quick, Jim. My party did this fight so completely differently from you guys. It's amusing to see how this goes down.
Well, since
It's interesting to remember that my character was like yours, a necromancer, but I was also pretty much Emperor Palpatine in every way. So I just went around shooting bolts of electricity and fire into everything.
you weren't a witch, were you? You were a
Yeah, I was an oracle, so I was just like, die!
yeah. Texas is pretty bad. I'm gonna try to aid Charles on his. Can you aid another on attack rolls?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I will try to aid Charles on his to hit roll against this thing since he
Okay.
seems to be having difficulties.
Well, I have one grappled, so.
Oh my god!
Nope. All right.
That was worth a shot.
Let's see how this is going to go down. All of them are going to attack Charles. The last two are going to be from the grappled one, and they will take a -2 to their attack. And 17 and 16 are going to hit, and that 16 becomes a 17. What's your AC right now, Charles, without the shield?
17.
Yep, so you're going to get hit 3 times for 5 points of damage. So one of them just like continually jabs you in the neck. It's like being hit by a toothpick. It doesn't really do that much damage, but there's little holes of blood leaking out. The one you're grappling is just struggling really hard. It's like, stabbing you.
Is it my turn to throw these things across the room
Nope,
yet?
it's Veni's turn.
Actually, can I use my free action to say, hey, in my backpack, there's a scroll of Cure Light Wounds. Might be helpful.
That does sound like a good thing to use a free action on.
Especially because I am bleeding from multiple areas of my person.
Well, Benny's going to try to swat one of these things. And fail.
All right.
Oh, and I will also move around here.
All right, Charles, are you going to attempt to maintain your grapple lock?
I'm going to attempt to throw him against this wall over here.
Well, you had to maintain the grapple at the beginning of the round, which you get a +5 on, which you do. I'll let you throw him for a d6 of damage if you make the attack roll of higher than 5. Yep. Okay. Roll your d6.
Can I add my strength to that?
Sure. Okay.
Fucking Christ.
You deal no damage to this creature. It seems you like hit it, it bounces into the wall, and then like lands on its feet, and seems to have taken 0 points of damage.
Nice.
That's one word for it.
All right, Deproot.
He is going to drop his own heavy shield and then cure light wounds on Charles.
Are you doing it from a spell slot or
Spell slot. And he's going to use his once per day +1 caster deal.
Okay.
sweet? And because I have Fey Foundling, I get even more.
What does
Which
your
that-
magic look like? Did we ever discuss that last week?
I don't think he used magic last week.
Yeah, so what does your magic look like, Druid?
Green fire.
A warm green light and vines that envelop wounds, and they're gone when they come away.
Is it a warm green light for all mankind?
Exactly.
You're the Tony Stark of trees. All right, Ash. You see Charles go from nearly falling over dead to mostly fine.
Hooray! Well, since he's actually getting hit, we'll try aiding his AC instead.
All right.
And you do.
Huzzah.
So you bring him up to 19. Veni and Charles, you're going to get attacks of opportunity as this thing rushes up and then climbs up Charles' armor again.
All right. Don't know if it'll matter much.
Why?
You miss. You also miss. All right.
So just for curiosity's sake, what's the magic number?
Very high.
And
They're
that's
tiny
2
and
hits
quick.
on me. I'll be right back. I've got dogs going batshit crazy.
All right.
Will you, though?
Veni.
I guess I'll try to knock one off again.
Oh man, this is such a great comedy scene. Just to imagine it, like outside the rolls, is that you guys are like trying to smash these things, and they're just like running around so quickly. You throw one into a corner, it just gets back up. We'll put Charles into delay. DeProot.
Another smash attempt.
Oh.
Oh shit, we could be getting real here. This could be a lance attack. You want to confirm your attack?
Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, you completely shatter that one, bro.
Nice.
You hit it, and it immediately crumples into dust, taking 21 points of damage.
Wow.
It seems to be resistant to your attack, but, you know, you hit it for so much damage, you could kill, I don't know, a rampaging boar. Tell me what this amazing stroke looks like. Are you
I don't
golf
know.
clubbing him?
Probably just smashing him straight down to the stone.
Oh, okay. So, like, you knock him off of Charles's shoulder,
Yeah.
and he's, like, hanging to the bottom of the club in slow motion, and he's just like, no, no, no! Hits the ground and breaks into 1,000 pieces. Esh.
Never volunteer to dog sit tiny dogs.
Really? I've never volunteered to cat sit, ever, just in general.
So how much damage did I take?
You took 4 points
points.
of damage. I already threw it on there.
And one of these things got killed.
Yeah, we
Get
got
over
a
here.
critical from DeProot.
It's great.
Asshole, get over here.
I'll aid your attack roll. That seems to be more difficult for you.
You fail. All right, Charles.
No,
you're
you
up.
won't.
Is first level.
Do I hit?
Yes. You
Eat
deal 4 points of
damage.
damage.
Nice.
These things are not destroyed by your attack. Most of your attack seems to be rebuffed off of the ultra-thick natural armor of these creatures. In
That's
response to the death of their comrade, they begin stabbing you all that much more heartily. Yep, that's some hearty
Yes,
stabbing.
yes, they do.
So no confirms, but 2 hits. You're
Wow.
gonna take another 3 points of damage, putting you near death once more.
I feel like the main tank in some other video game.
You mean like World of Warcraft?
Yeah,
You're
Where my
currently
health-
taking dot damage from...
You're doing well.
Yeah.
yeah. Fucking, my health is yo-yoing. Where's my main healer?
Well, obviously the support healer needs to start picking it up, right?
Main healer? What's that?
Right? We did bring heals to this raid, right?
Someone's bringing the mage, right, to reset your mana pool.
Totally.
You mean evocation?
Are these things flanked?
Yeah.
They're like on
Sure.
him, so
Yep.
I don't
I'll
know.
accept that.
I don't know if
Benny?
it'll matter.
Did you include a flanking bonus in that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Ah.
Ow.
The uproot.
And a follow-up. Nope.
No. Esh.
We'll aid Charles to hit, or try to. God.
Yeah, that'll work. Charles. Ash gets in the way of one of their attacks, giving you a clearer shot.
Uh-oh.
That'll hit, and you'll destroy the same one you were attacking before.
And I'm again going to say, was that all of them, or is there still one more?
There's still one.
There's one on you.
Okay. No, I just saw
He's at your boot.
I saw the one disappear from the turn order.
Yep. Well, you know, that's how things go. Hard to keep track of them. He's gonna get 2 hits.
God.
For 5 more points of damage, putting Charles down as he just stabs him in his boot repeatedly, and Charles doesn't realize he's bleeding out.
Oh, man.
Dropping his warhammer and falling forward.
No, my friend.
Veni, this thing turns and looks toward you.
I will attempt to smash it.
Okay.
You mean it doesn't go after the tree?
Nope.
Eh.
All right, Japroot.
Is it still within range?
Yeah.
Within 5 feet?
Yeah, it's standing on top of Charles' slowly bleeding out body.
Slowly bleeding out.
Esh.
Charles! Sir Charles! Don't fall now! He'll check.
Nope. You've managed to make things worse. All right, Charles, you're going to need to make a roll to stabilize.
Yep. What, DC 13? Nope. Yeah, I'm at negative.
Yeah, that's one way to do it, yes. So you fail to stabilize. Veni, Esh, and Deproot, all of you are going to get AOs as this thing jumps onto Veni. Nope. No. Yes.
Oh.
Roll to confirm. No.
Nope.
Confirm.
Roger that, Ghost Rider. You deal no damage. You hit it, your sickle just bounces off of it.
Of course.
Veni, do you have combat reflexes?
I do not.
Okay, then you don't get a second AOO as it attaches itself to you. And it begins stabbing you to death.
But of course.
But it fails. It's so busy climbing up you. It's also stopping at your armpit and preparing to stab you in there.
Great.
All right, Veni, what's up?
Get off of me!
I mean, the escape artist isn't going to do anything for you.
Oh, okay.
It's not grappling you. It's literally
It's just
tiny creature
on
that's
me.
on you. Yep.
In that case, I have no choice but to try and smash it.
Nope. Deproot.
Ah!
Help
I'm gonna.
me, Charles.
Did I get... Hang on, did I get skipped?
Who gets skipped?
No,
Charles.
I don't.
You
Are you
made
sure?
your stabilization check, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. What happened was everyone got an AOO. That's why it looks like you got skipped.
Okay. Try to smash this thing again.
So, Veni, how do you feel seeing Deproot with his enormous club that's also part of his body stepping towards you and preparing to do a two-handed golf swing?
Maybe I don't notice because this thing is on my face.
Okay. Well, he whiffs right past you, but you feel the force of his blow. Esh.
I will try to once again. Wait, he's stable, so I don't need to do that. Well, would I know that?
I'm not stable.
Yeah, he's definitely not stable.
Gushing blood.
I will attempt to stabilize him again. Of course not.
So should I be at -5 now with these failed heal checks?
No, you just take the negative on your turn. But yeah, tell us what you're doing, Ash, that's not working.
Probably like
Spitting in the wounds?
poking him and like trying to like.
Trying to put your fingers in all of the holes to keep the blood from coming out. We see Charles on the floor, and he's like, oh, he's screaming in pain. Charles.
I don't know what's going on, Puppet. I can't help him.
For this entire combat, Yakety Sax has been playing in the background.
All right, this creature takes 2 attacks on Veni. 17?
No. Actually, 17, yes.
All right. 2 points of damage, Veni, as he continues to stab you right in that sensitive nerve area in the armpit.
Blood.
Am I killing paladins again? Of course. Why not?
No. He's not
You
killing
connect.
paladins.
You're
Oh.
connects.
But
Not killing paladins, just preempting their fall sooner than planned.
Yeah, you deal no damage there, Vinny.
I'm not strong.
I think a tactical retreat is in order.
The brute.
So I just have one question, Eshe. Did you not hear me earlier in the fight when I said scrolls of cure light wounds in backpack?
He did say that.
Okay, I missed that. The
Okay, like Eshe's remembering that, and just as she begins reaching for the scroll, the brute knocks this thing off of Veni's armpit, and it hits like a wall and immediately shatters into dust.
That should be 3 less damage. There was an error there.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, then it's not dead.
Okay.
Wait. Let's just ignore that.
Too late.
Too late.
Ah!
Too late
So
to
yes,
apologize.
Eshe
Kill it!
start
Kill it!
reaching the scroll.
All right, you make a move action to pull out the scroll from his backpack.
What am I reading a scroll of?
Cure light.
Ah, you know what you're forgetting? It's a divine scroll, isn't it? This isn't Pathfinder Society.
It is. It means the brute would be the one that needs to read it.
So you pull out this scroll and you're like, I can't use this shit.
What the hell is this?
Well, no, because I have UMD.
Okay, let's do it.
Create that mishap.
You're like, fuck it, I'm going beyond the bounds. You just start chanting. You start calling upon the power you believe Anubis and your ancestors have granted you. Is that good enough to activate it?
I
Yes,
think
it
that's
is.
what it needs.
All right.
It's 20.
So there's probably some other checks in here, right?
Is it what it needs?
So let's see here. Activating the scroll. I'll assume that at some point in the past you actually read the scroll already using read magic. Let's skip past that part. You're not the correct caster type, but you have UMD'd it.
May need to emulate the ability score.
It says
Yeah,
it's
different.
20 plus caster level.
Yeah, 20 plus caster level.
Oh, so you actually fail to use it.
Oh, I need a 21.
So that doesn't actually consume the scroll, right? It just...
No.
Right.
Just
So you
fails.
feel the Super Saiyan-like power. Even the dust around you begins swirling slightly, and you're like, I'm about to cast it! And then, like, you miss the word. Like, instead of saying Dovish, you say Urak. And the whole spell chain is broken. And the dust just falls back to the floor, and the scroll is just sitting there mocking you. Your failure.
So what it really is you were charging up the spirit bomb, and you got distracted. Now you can start all over again.
At which point,
Oh,
I
man.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a Dragon Ball Z party, right? We've got Veni as Krillin.
Oh god.
I'm guessing Deprute is Piccolo, right? Because he's a green plate creature.
So
Sir Charles is Goku, and what does that make Ash?
Probably Krillin too.
Krillin
no,
with hair.
not Krillin.
Chaozu?
Oh man, doesn't Chaozu die a really horrible death?
He blows
Yes,
himself up.
Yeah.
yes. No, I was thinking. The fuck is the guy with the third eye?
Tien. Why do I know this?
Solar flare.
But I can't look. I can't be Goku. I'm gonna fall. Goku doesn't fall.
Are you like planning to become an anti-paladin?
Apparently he
And
is.
you're like,
Pretty much
yeah,
has
somewhere
been
around level
since start of
7 when I get all these sweet buffs, I'm gonna pledge my soul to the Demon Lord.
What demon lord? Shh.
All right, Charles, you're up.
Ash turns to the puppet after failing to read this and says, I can't do it,
Nice.
puppet. I can't do it.
All right, Charles, keep yourself from dying a horrible death so far.
For now.
This tiny creature continues almost mechanically to stab Veni in the face for 17
Yep.
for 1 point of damage.
Eh.
All right, Veni. You see Ash like on her knees casting a spell on Charles, and it failed horribly.
The worst game caster ever.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, Deprute.
Smash. Nope.
Oh, wow.
Fruit smash.
Yeah, you guys are continually trying to hit this thing, but you're actually getting in each other's way in the process. Ash.
I'm going to try to read the scroll again.
The words on the scroll seem to lift off, mocking you. Ability to read them.
Oh.
Fail horribly once more.
God.
That's low enough to make a mishap, right?
I think so.
I'm looking
That's only for wisdom checks or whatever. He's just use magic device, right? There's no mishap off of that.
I'm checking right now.
All right.
You want to continue
Oh.
with the order?
Charles, you're stabilized, so it's just them stabbing him to death.
These rolls, my God, these rolls.
Yeah, Veni, you get stabbed again.
Great.
2 more points of damage. And you're up, Veni.
I prefer scorpions.
They kill you faster.
I cannot hit this thing.
Holy shit. Wow. You guys see this week's daily Humble Bundle? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt the combat here, but I just want to give a shout out. Ticket to Ride and Settlers of Catan Creators Edition for $7.
Oh, because of Tabletop Day, yeah.
Yeah, fucking amazing.
Nice.
I'm gonna pick that up during the break. Sorry to interrupt, guys. Just
No,
Do
that
it.
was a good interrupt.
yeah.
Get it.
All right.
Is this a virtual version of them or an actual?
No, I think it's the actual version of these games.
Holy Christ.
Yeah, Ticket to Ride was amazing. Will Wheaton like managed to pull that shit out at the last second. I really love the Ann Wheaton slamming her hand on the table sinking down and then popping back up.
Oh, man.
And everyone's trains going flying, and Will's face is like, motherfucker! All right, Deprute. Let's see if you can end this with one of your criticals. You know, just pull the third one off for the night. It'll hit.
Well,
It'll hit. You need to deal
That
7
much.
points of damage. Boom. All right, talk to me about what's happening here. Charles is stable. What are you doing?
So the club just knocks it off, and then he finishes it off with a nice hearty stomp.
Okay. Yeah.
And Veni pulls the spear out of his armpit.
Okay.
And I will thank Deeproot profusely. You saved my life!
Again.
So are these things completely destroyed?
They are
They're, like, shattered?
completely destroyed, yes.
Damn.
You need that scroll used, don't you?
Charles!
I'm trying.
He's unconscious?
I can't seem to get this scroll to work. Anubis is not blessing me with his blessing.
Give it here.
I hand it to Deeproot.
Deeproot uses it. Kinda.
Kinda.
Gain 3 HP.
Gain 5 HP.
Are you conscious?
I am, and I will take my scroll back.
I love the idea of you just like waking up and you just like lean up, grab the scroll from Ash and stuff it in your backpack.
No.
Deeproot.
What were those things?
Who said anything about stuffing it into the backpack?
Okay. Oh, you're using it on yourself real quick?
Yeah.
All right.
What were those creatures?
I have one more left. How bad is Veni?
I'm okay. Little punctured, but
Oh, which
and
dog
more
is
frightened
whining
than
at my
anything.
door? All right. Come here.
Although Veni is playing it up as though he's been mortally wounded.
Oh
Hey,
my
Veni.
goodness.
Eh!
I think I actually saw a fish in your aquarium.
Back
Yeah,
there?
I
Yeah.
definitely saw it. There it is. It's only because it's hanging behind a black thing. But yeah.
Yeah, he's moving.
Yep, he's moving. Fish tend to do that, you know.
It's alive. It's alive.
You know what's funny? I hardly ever watch the fish so much as I watch the coral that's in that tank. Because I have a bunch of soft coral in there, so it's always moving around in the current.
Hmm.
Anyways.
Yeah.
What were those creatures?
Does anyone have knowledge arcana?
Probably not.
I do not.
I do, miraculously.
Miraculously. That's good.
You know, some of you might have questions stored up. Oh, Ash fucking knows it. Okay. These are animated objects. They're warrior dolls that were enchanted to be flammable and strong.
Wait, are there any more of them?
Not in the room.
You mean we could have just pegged them with alchemist fire?
Yeah, oh yeah, they would have definitely burned very quickly.
You mean like that alchemist fire we found?
See, this is why we need to do knowledge checks sooner.
Remember, you guys have your questions that you can use anytime.
You mean Deeproot has the questions he can ask at any time?
Yeah, well, yeah, Deeproot.
Deeproot has those 2 alchemist fires. Or did he give one to Ash?
Yep.
You did or did not?
Yep.
I love that answer. So ambiguously vague.
It's so
we talked
Deeproot.
about this earlier.
We talked about this in the email, which...
It sounds like they need clarification.
Yep.
The answer is yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I am Deeproot. Deeproot! Where's the alchemist fire? I am Deeproot. Deeproot, is it in your backpack? We are Deeproot.
There's one in his backpack.
So, anyways, hey Vinny, did you ever open that chest?
No, it's trapped.
Are you going to attempt to open the chest, or are we just going to leave it?
Wait here, and I'll go back, and I'll be like hobbling over, holding my armpit where the been stabbed. I'm like, eh.
I love that that's going to be your excuse when you fail this roll to set the trap off. My armpit got stabbed.
I had lost the dexterity due to the tendons being cut.
And then Veni's like, step back. It's safer in that room.
You mean the room that the little soldier dudes just popped out of and tried to stab everyone to death?
Safer if everyone else is in there.
While he's doing that, what's on the tables and whatnot?
Okay, Charles, you're looking around on the tables in here. Let's see. There is a shield. The shield are hanging above the... I'm sorry, they're hanging behind the chest here. The right-hand shield in ancient Osirian hieroglyphs spells the name Akentepi. The 2 other shields are just light wooden shields. You can make a knowledge geography check on one of these shields.
No, I can't.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
You recognize that one of the shields is similar in style to those used in modern day by tribes of the Mwangi Expanse far to the south. And there's a third shield, what it looks like here. It is made of metal. It glows with a faint purple light and has a scarab on it.
I will pick that up and look at it more closely.
Would you like to spellcraft it?
Can I do that without detect magic?
That's a good point. No.
Technically, I shouldn't have got it on the mirror either, but I thought about that after the fact.
The rack on the south wall also holds a composite shortbow, a khopesh, and a spear.
Speaking of shields, Deeproot will recover his.
I think I'm going to replace mine with whatever this... Does it seem like a light steel shield, or is it a heavy steel shield?
It is a light steel shield that is magical in some way, obviously, because it's, you know...
I think I will replace my wooden shield with this one.
Okay.
And you said there was a khopesh.
It is a masterwork khopesh, a masterwork spear, and a regular composite... Let's see here. Composite shortbow.
Nice.
Is it just straight composite plus 0?
Yep.
Okay.
The string on the composite shortbow has deteriorated and must be replaced. There are also 5 chests in here.
Well, we'll wait till Veni is done with...
Okay. Would any of the magic casters like to take a chance at detecting magic on the glowing purple shield?
I will.
And then spellcrafting it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay.
Damn.
One,
This is
it's
an
20
ancient Osirian artifact.
20 or 6s.
This is called a scarab shield. It is an artifact of Pharasma.
Oh. That looks so cool.
Not my god, but it's definitely better than what I have. Plus 1 light steel shield.
That's cool.
Plus
that
1
may prove useful.
Yeah, that might. For a little while until I become immune to it.
Swarms?
Oh no, I was talking about fear and death effects.
It's still a magical shield, so it's giving you a +1 bonus, right? So
yeah,
that's cool.
That is really cool.
Charles, I assume you will want to wield this.
Yes, I do. And you said there was a masterwork spear. Is it short spear or a long spear?
it is a masterwork spear, is all it's listed as. Just says spear.
Okay.
I would assume it's a short spear.
Well, it would probably be single-handed here if it was.
Yeah, everything else on the rack is also one-handed, so yeah.
To be used by a tomb guardian or something.
No, it's Akentepe's personal weapon.
Yeah, I mean, if it's in the loot list as a masterwork spear, then it's the 2-handed one, not the 1-handed one.
Okay, all right.
At least I would assume so, because one's a short spear, one's a spear, so on and so forth. Long spear and boar spear. So I will take the shield. I don't have the proficiency for the khopesh. At least I don't think I do. If I remember right, that is exotic.
Okay.
Yeah, one-handed exotic. Is anyone doing the loot list, or should I?
I will pull up the Google Doc right now.
Yeah, we haven't declared a party quartermaster yet. because we haven't had any loot. And I love that you guys are having this conversation and we've got Veni like sweating over the chest in the corner. Why don't you go ahead and try to disable that trap, Veni?
Vinny's doing his job over in the corner. We're over here like, oh look, there's more loot for us. Let's figure this out.
So like you're pulling out the shield and Ash is coming over. She's like, wow, that's really cool. And Veni, you hear an ominous clicking noise, but you disable the trap.
I was expecting to hear, cries of terror and pain from the other room.
Okay, so Veni, this chest is an ancient Osirian artifact worth 200 gold pieces.
I can't edit the Google spreadsheet, so...
Okay.
Can't edit the spreadsheet. The compendium,
I will not...
Right?
Oh, yeah, no, me either.
Alright.
I guess we don't have permissions.
I am changing it to now you can edit it. Now you should be able to.
Might have to refresh.
Alright.
Yeah, because I'm noticing that there's not even the loot on there from last week either.
Nope.
What loot did you have last week?
The alchemist fires, the stuff off the body in the first room.
Okay.
Am I recording the stuff that's not being equipped by somebody or everything on here?
Record everything, and then that way we can go back and, like the Scarab Shield, I can put my name next to it, and then we can also go through and figure out what we want to sell when we get the chance. And then once stuff has been divvied up, we can pull it off that loot list.
There it goes.
Oh,
Right,
you
you
know
guys-
what? Ash, this area you're standing in also has loot.
I can't seem to still edit this, so I'm going to let someone else do that instead.
Have you tried reloading it?
I got it.
I did. I'm in the middle of two areas, or do you mean back
Yes,
with the...
that's actually a hallway. 4 funerary masks hand there, staring down in
As
judgment.
long as you two are being good, that works.
Each mask here depicts one of the gods. You can make a knowledge check, knowledge religion.
Okay. Excuse me. Knowledge, religion, roll it.
Alright, you identify the first 2 gods as Pharasma and Abadar. You know that the last 2 gods are ancient Osirian gods, but you don't remember who they are. Each of these masks is gold-plated and worth about 75 gold pieces. They are ancient Osirian artifacts.
All right.
Alright, Veni, you have your 200 gold piece chest that is a piece of artwork, as long as you were to carry it outside and sell it. Inside, you find 3 potions, 2 books with gold-plated metal sheets as pages, and, of course, you have the chariot.
Chariot
You
was
have
worth
some way of-
100 or 150.
The chariot is worth 100, but you have to disassemble it using a engineering, carpentry, or profession driver check. Then carry it up the stairs, up
that
the
shaft.
50-foot tomb area, and then reassemble it outside.
Well, we can worry about that once we're done with the rest of the tomb, because maybe we can find someone to help us back in town.
I've heard that you might have contacts that you could rely upon.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What Shh.
Like, the paladin
Crazy.
wants to keep who he knows secret. Alright, let me look at this loot list and just make sure it's okay.
I haven't completed it yet.
Yeah,
but-
no, just looking it over. Artifact,
Oh.
chest,
Oh, that's a
books,
Sherpa.
chariot, composite short bow. Yep. You also have 2 additional light wooden shields.
Alright.
These are not Osirian. And you should probably be marking which ones are ancient Osirian artifacts and which ones are not.
You can just put that in column E.
Yeah,
I
fair
was
enough.
just asterisk.
Whatever system we use, we will use it.
Okay, well, the chariot, the books, the chest, the khopesh and spear, and the shields are all ancient Osirian artifacts.
I'm keeping this cool one, by the way.
You also have 4 funerary masks, which are also ancient Osirian artifacts. Each is worth 75 gold pieces.
Well, actually, that'd be 300.
All right. So, I mean, you've got some books. You haven't looked inside. You've got some potions. No one's actually looked at them.
For now, what I would suggest is
You've got a
anything
chariot,
that's
although
not
technically
vital.
you can't put that on the loot list because you haven't looted it yet.
Fair enough.
Anything
There's
that's not
also
vital.
empty chests in the room with Charles.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's chests. They just haven't been opened yet.
I'll go ahead and open this one.
Okay. You're not even checking for traps. You're just gonna pop it open.
Yeah, we'll
All
go
right.
with that.
You break the wax seal on it. There's like a puff of air that comes out.
I've already had one near-death experience today.
Yep.
Why not stack another couple on there?
Exactly. And for some reason, the wind whispers through the tomb, "Cursed."
We see that guard outside who's just saying cursed.
That's
Let's see. Inside, the first one you look in is a sack containing 100 gold pieces and 42 silver pieces. And several scroll tubes containing papyrus records, private memos, expense ledgers, speeches, and private correspondence. Among the papers are discussions regarding the unfinished tomb of Akhentepe's mistress. There is little of interest in these papers, but a collector or a Syrianologist would find these documents worth about 250 gold pieces if undamaged. One of the urns that the rest of the chests you open are all sealed, but don't have any traps or anything. There's nothing inside. There's an urn sealed with wax. What are you doing with that?
We'll leave it sealed for now.
If these are the papers of Akhentepe's mistress, perhaps that is his mistress.
Or what's left of her. Alright. So, is that all the chests in this room?
Yep.
Seems
Alright.
like it.
So what I was going to suggest is we take, like, the consumables and stuff with us to keep carried weight down.
All
Because
right.
we're going to have to come back out this way anyways. And then for whatever we're going to take with us back out, we can just stick it in the chariot if we want to eventually figure out a way to get that out of here as well.
Okay.
And then it gives us one nice place if we have to run back. And you know that spear would come in real handy right now. We're not like, great, where was that again? It's just in the chariot.
Should we call it a day?
What's the matter, Vinny? You don't have another couple rooms in front of you? Or in you, I should say?
I'm still bleeding.
So are you guys backing out?
Well, let's see if
You,
any potions
Vinny.
can help you.
Vinny, you're no longer bleeding. I touch you in a special place, and you're no longer bleeding.
All right. So, are you guys backing out or continuing forward? Because we're about to take a break here either way. I just want to.
I
like
vote
to
for continue forward.
I will nudge Eshi and show her the
Before
books.
I would be happy to look at them for you.
All right, and we'll do that when we come back. What are you doing with this urn that no one has opened?
Putting it in the chariot with the other loots.
So you're stacking the loot in the chariot rather than carrying it with you?
Correct.
Okay.
Like potions and stuff, yes, bring them with us. But there's no reason to carry 14 shields, 74 weapons throughout a dungeon.
I just
Agreed.
had a skeleton carry it for me, but yeah.
Till we get some bags of holding.
Yeah, until we get some bags of holding and, our necromancer decides to start bringing back skeletons for us to use as pack animals.
I love that the paladin with Oath Against Undead is like, I can't wait for your undead to start carrying things.
Well,
All
I'm also
intelligent.
going to kill them again.
Once they've
They are
outlived their
only
usefulness.
on loan for us as long as Anubis wills it.
Oh god.
And what's wrong with falling at about 7th level when you get leadership and all the other fun stuff?
All right, guys. We'll be back in about 10 minutes here to continue this. Please follow, like, and subscribe. All the good stuff. Check out the Stars Without Numbers campaign called Calum Gladium on the YouTube channel. And yeah, hope you're enjoying this. We will be back shortly. Uh-oh, that wasn't right. All right, we'll try it again. That was pretty unimpressive. There we go. So much better.